Hey guys, welcome to our first show for Z's Comics. We have no name for this yet, so bear with us. First off, we are going to do some comic reviews, like 2 or 3, maybe 4, I don't know. We're kind of just flying by the seat of our pants right now. First up, we have Absolute Power Free Comic Book Day. Artwork was clean. I loved it. DC always gives us a pretty good free comic book day selection, I think. Starts off with ominous opening up on Failsafe. Failsafe is Zurin R in a robotic body. They're taking haywire. Who knows where? Leads into the House of Brainiac, which will then lead into the Absolute Power event for the coming summer. Now, the ending kind of bleak, kind of a Terminator-esque kind of thing. But yeah,
It was. Yeah.
oh dude, it
Shocking.
was shocking, and then bam, okay, somebody's gonna die again. How many times does that make in the past 10 years? I don't know. I've lost count. But anyway,
Solid 3. Plus,
I'd give it a solid 3 as well. All right.
Plus, I did like how they did a little bit of like bio pages
Oh
on
yeah,
some
dude,
of the
I
characters
missed
at the
those,
end.
man. The biopics
Yeah.
on the
Just
last
in
ones.
case you don't know who they are.
Oh
gives
yeah,
you
dude, a little
overview.
rundown. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, next up, we got Blood Hunt Free Comic Book Day and Blood Hunt #1. We're gonna do these two together since they kind of go together. I say kind of because halfway through the Free Comic Book Day 1, it switches to the previews of the new X-Men titles, and it leads us into what is going to happen to the new X-Men. First up, let's talk about the Blood Hunt, though. Free Comic Book Day, Dark Force Dimension shenanigans again. Daredevil, he's too blind to see what's going on, literally. And Dracula, he becomes Kyle Reese. Come with me if you want to leave. Wait, no, that was Arnold.
That's
okay.
Arnold.
All right,
Wrong
yeah,
one.
wrong one.
Come-
Wrong one. I'm tired, all right?
This isn't Terminator 2.
All right, so then after the opening shot of Blood Hunt, which you don't really have to read the Free Comic Book Day one, but it's always a good thing to see like ground level. Blood Hunt itself starts off already hitting the road running. Things are happening, people are dying, everybody's scared. Oh my god, the Avengers get called into their floating tower base, kind of like, you know, the Watchtower. Anyway, twists and turns happen, kind of crazy. Strange is on the job, then he's not. Artwork, pretty damn good. What do you think?
I like. I
Yeah.
like it. It's not
All
too in your face, but also keeps.
It's very focused. I like that, and especially these days where a bunch of artists just kind of mail it in. I don't know. To me, it just looks like everybody's. Man, I don't know the word for it.
But there's passion here. There's
Yeah,
passion.
there's
You can
passion.
see
There's
intrigue.
focus. That's the main
Yes.
thing. There's focus on the action, focus on the characters. All the design, very well done.
They're having
Loved it.
fun with what they're doing.
The Free Comic Book Day one, definite pickup. I think I give it a 4 out of 5. The Blood Hunt #1 itself, I was not able to get my hands on a red band one because I sold out of all of them. It's a good problem to have, but at the same time, it's a problem because I want to review it and I want to know what the difference is. But the base one, Blood Hunt, very good. There's a whole lot of M. Night Shyamalan twists going on in there, but pretty good. Solid story for the main one. I also give it a 4 out of 5.
I would say so too. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Especially
All right.
for the free comic book one.
Oh yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
beginning. Spider-Man's got his quips.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Spider-Man's lack of like focus on it. That his jokes were kind of boring. That's why I gave it a 4 out of 5.
I mean, it's the free comic book. He can't be giving you the nitty gritty for the free.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Now next up we got Ain't No Grave. A new one from Scotty Young. I'm gonna go ahead and do that so it doesn't bend. Okay, Ain't No Grave. Scotty Young on writing, and Jorge Corona on art. This one gave me massive Dark Tower vibes. I love Dark Tower. I don't
The
think you read
movie
this
is
one.
not as bad as people say.
Watch the movie as a sequel to the books, and it's amazing. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, but anyway, back to Ain't No Grave. Gunslinger fled across the desert. That's basically what's going on right now. She's on her last ride. I'm thinking some sort of TB because she starts throwing up blood. All right, and then she takes you through the flashbacks. The artwork is amazing. The scenery is very well laid out, and it just reminds you of old school like westerns, because it is takes place in Old West. But the ending line, "I'm gonna kill death," that right there, just I'm hooked for the rest of the series. All right, and
They're giving
I'm
Dean
not
and
even
Sam
gonna.
a
I'm
run
not
for
even
their
gonna.
money.
Huh?
They're giving Dean and Sam a run for their money.
They really are. All right, like they've killed how many? Sam and Dean killed like what? 3 deaths? 2 deaths?
Mm-hmm.
This one, I'm interested to see how she manages to accomplish it without a cult or anything. All right, next up. Second of all, 5 out of 5 opening shot. I love it. Highly recommend it. Now, Boy Wonder. This one, it's a very good first issue. I recommend reading it if you're a fan of Damian, if you're a fan of any of the Bat family. That's not Batman. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if this takes place in an alternate universe or if it's just so far up the timeline because Batman takes off. Maybe it's after he got wiped out and stuff like that. But this one, it's told as a bedtime story by Damian to the reader. So you're getting a lot of interjection from him explaining what's going on, and you're getting a lot of biased views and descriptions by Damian. So the artwork is laid out like a children's story. And for the purposes of the story, that's really good. Aside from that, I give this one a solid 3 out of 5. If you're a fan, like I said, of the Bat family, the extended Bat family, I'd give it a read. Pick it up at your local comic shop. Just came out this week. This one, I'm not a huge Damian guy.
I'm not a huge Damian guy either. I'm more of a Dick Grayson fan.
Yes, we know that.
Yes.
The viewers do not. But yes, okay. This man has went as Nightwing 3 times in a row for Halloween shenanigans.
Learn to do the splits and acrobatic stuff too.
I did not know about the splits. Do they hurt as much as I think?
Not really.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so that brings us to our new segment. We're going with industry news. Okay, first off, huge thing for comics right now. CGC and JSA a while back announced that they were merging. Well, technically, CGC ended up buying JSA. JSA, if you don't know, is an authentication service, right? They're the guys that do the witnessing at conventions or something like that. They do witnessing at conventions and a bunch of other random things, right? But huge news was when CGC actually outright bought them. So everybody in the comic world has been waiting for CGC to bring back what was called the green labels, which were unverified signatures that were verified by the third party. I'm pretty sure was Beckett at the time. Nowadays, like, they have not been doing that since the whole scandal. But recently, as of May 7th, they are now accepting unwitnessed autographs, so that way JSA can authenticate them. And now they have a new label called the Gold Label, which will differentiate slightly from the Yellow Label in that they weren't there to witness it, but these guys are saying, yep, it's good, it's good, it's good. You're totally fine. Yep, that is definitely Stan Lee's signature. Slap a gold label on it and grade it. They're also doing another service where they grade the actual autograph itself, which that one kind of confuses me. I'm still looking into that one. I don't know why we need to grade an autograph itself. But, you know,
maybe it could be like your Stanley one. The dude smudged his own autograph.
I know,
that
but
brings it down to like a 6 out of 10 autograph.
He has a full-fledged thumbprint in there. I would think that it would skyrocket in value. I have Stanley's thumbprint on a comic at my house right now. And I have a witness showing that it's his. So yeah, to me, that goes up.
To me, it would too.
To me, that goes up.
Some people are weird out there. Some people think it brings it down.
This is true. Now, here is that was the good news about this whole merger thing. Now you can get your unverified signatures, verified and graded at the same time. Base comic price, if you do it yourself, it is the base comic price which is roughly about 25 for modern, plus the 15 to ship it up there, and the 20 to 25 to ship it back, and an additional 25 for the actual authentication service. And this is all information that you can find on their website. But it's just really, really good that we're able to do this, because I have a lot of unverified signatures that just have random COAs. But now I can get them graded and, move the money. Anyway, where it turns into slightly not so good news is the amount of people that are going to be sending in all of these unwitnessed signatures. So many people have already expressed to me their desire for me to send out their stuff. And as an authorized dealer, totally, yeah, I'm totally going to do it. Give me your money. But this 20-day turnaround time that it supposedly is still around, I predict it's going to go up. It just will.
Really? Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're adding on a service that is going to take time itself, and then now a bunch of people are going to be flooding the whole thing to get their money's worth. So yeah, that part right there is kind of like iffy. It's not great news, not bad news, but at the same time, it is news. Next up, let's talk about FOCs. Huge series right now, Thundercats from Dynamite Entertainment. Their first trade paperback collecting issues, I believe 1 through 5, will go on sale soon, but it will only be available through comic shops FOCs or reorders for the time being. This is basically like having Final Fantasy as a PlayStation exclusive for like up to a year. I don't know how long it's going to last that we're only able to get these comics through FOCs, through actual comic shops.
Hey, helps the little guys.
It does help the little
guys out.
It does help the little guy. I love it
local.
When shop local. Find us all on CSL, comicshoplocator.com. Now, let's talk about some history that happened in May.
Okay.
May throughout history for comics. All right. In 1966, the first Melvin Potter in Daredevil number 18. Melvin Potter, if you guys have been into the Daredevil series on Netflix, Melvin Potter is the guy that gives him his red and black suit. Super cool. He's actually known as a gladiator in the comics, and he's mostly a bad guy. Let me see. 1977, also in May, Sabretooth's first appearance in Iron Fist number 14. Written by Chris Claremont written by John Byrne. Art by Chris Claremont? Something like that. Let me see. Back in 2002, this might cross over with our film series, but back in 2002, first Spider-Man film by Sam Raimi.
Beautiful moment. I still remember going to see that in theaters.
Good. Dude, I think we went to go see it like 4 times.
I definitely
so
saw
good.
it. Quite
Loved it. Let me see. 1987, Justice League, later renamed Justice League International, hit the shelves. In 1996, Kingdom Come, written by Mark Waid, with all interior and cover arts by Alex Ross, one of my top tier artists of all time.
He's up there for me too.
Yes.
Man does great.
You see, and let's not forget 2012, The Avengers. I
saw that one 5 times.
Dude, I don't even remember how many times I saw that one.
So good.
They let us go early from work, and I immediately went to go see it here in town at King Ranger. And then afterwards, I had tickets to the next town over with the person I was seeing at the time. So yeah.
People thought the world was going to end that year.
People
did, but the world just got cooler.
That's did all that until Harambe 2016. Okay. All right, and I think that's it for our comic news for our first segment. We're actually still working out a lot of kinks, if you can't tell. He still likes feet, and I like being told other things.
I do not like feet. I just want to say that. Nothing wrong with it. Just saying. No.
Okay. And I think we're done.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Let's hope this is all right. Don't worry, guys. We'll definitely get better later.
Getting this good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This is just number 1.
Working out the kinks.
Yep. Exactly.